YouTube, RJ here. Talking about a fat piece of shit, Boogie2988. Yeah, I used to love his videos. I remember when I was 17, going on 18, his videos were a great source of comfort for me. It would be my, little cozy up on the couch after a hard day of not paying attention in school and being a general fuck up. And, I would take solace in seeing what at the time was perceived as a pretty cozy, pretty friendly guy, quote unquote, the Mr. Rogers of YouTube, just live his life, do his little rambling videos, open up a box of cards, emotionally abuse his wife off camera. It was very fun for everybody. And that's why he used to have a massive audience. That's why he had 4.5 million subscribers at one point. And that's why he could pull like 300K views easily every video at some point. But the fat bastard kind of let the mask slip. That's actually one of the best documentaries on his downfall. It's entitled When the Mask Slips, or is it When It Falls? It's whatever. The guy secretly was like the biggest piece of shit ever. Like, yeah, there's worse people out there. And at his core, I don't think he's a bad guy. Like, he probably wouldn't just stand there and like watch me choke on like a corn dog nugget or something. He'd probably try to help. I don't think he's a terrible person. Is he fucking annoying though? Is he fucking pathetic? Is he the worst Lolcow, worse than Darkside Phil? Absolutely. Boogie is an example of the kind of person where you know them and you wish you didn't, just because it's so fucking frustrating to know them. Because you sit back and you watch them continuously self-sabotage. They're riding the bicycle, they stick a fucking wooden stick into the spokes and they fall off, and every time they look and point the finger at somebody else. No, motherfucker, it's you. You're the problem. It's you. Taylor Swift. Bars. Anyway. Imagine making easily $500,000 a year. 350K to $500,000 a year. Consistently for at least 5 years. And at the end of not even 3 years later, you're sitting on like 30K that you have invested in a shitcoin account. And that's basically all you have because you're a complete idiot. Like, this guy literally had the world at his fingertips. He got so lucky to blow up when he did and make the money he did. And he spent all of it on stupid bullshit and hookers. Literally. Watch the documentary that just came out. Mike Klum. Shit is crazy. And it's funny because back in the day when I was still watching him, when he still was like the Mr. Rogers of YouTube, like just a year or so after he got his weight loss surgery. He beat the surgery, by the way. He's still fat as fuck. He got in some hot water because he was humping a bed on stream and was alluding to having hookers. And everybody that was fans of him, myself included at the time, was like, oh, well, he's just messing around. He's just being stupid, right? No, he genuinely was having hookers at Disney World. Motherfucker brought hookers to Disney World. You can call them sex workers, escorts, you can call them whatever. Just don't call me Sally. That's honestly some clown shit, though, isn't it? Like, around children, you're bringing somebody that's sucking dick for money. And that's their whole purpose of being. That's their job. And you have them around kids at Disney World. And you're fat and smelly as well. That's just brilliant, isn't it? Obnoxious slurping. It adds to the ambience of this video. Anyway, Why do I say Boogie's worse than Darkside Phil? Let's run through the DSP lore. DSP, similar to Boogie, he's considered like an OG YouTuber. He was around pretty early on. He was pretty popular early on. He never reached Boogie level, but DSP was the #1 gamer, at some point. And Boogie was like the nicest gamer, which there is no such thing as a nice gamer, because, sometimes you get into your gamer rage, your gamer moment, and you might start oppressing women and minorities, but that's okay because you're a gamer, right? And Boogie's a good example of that, but that's a tangent. Anyway, I'm a gamer as well. Keep that in mind. Boogie. Oh yeah, Darkside Phil. Man lies to his fans. Man lied about the tax situation. Man groomed Panda Lee when she was like 16 or some shit. Man fucking... Oh, what else has he done? There's so much shit that he's done. The most egregious thing is the WWE champion shit, right? With DSP. This man spent over $100,000 and continues to spend thousands of dollars on a fucking WWE mobile game. And he's not like he's winning money on it. It's literally just to get JPEGs of sweaty men. And he spent $100,000 on that. For that. And it's entirely confirmed. He's literally been caught red-handed. The shit's on his phone screen. He tried to deny even having it on his phone, and then he got caught diddling with the shit on his phone. Guy's a fucking idiot. His account has been tracked. We know it's him. And he still lies about it. And he plays broke. He tries to say he's broke. He has no money. And he swindles his whales and his most likely mentally challenged fans. And I'm not saying that to be derogatory. Genuinely, there's evidence that some of his fans are on disability and that they're giving their disability checks to him via super chats and live stream. Which, isn't that just a great statement on society at large, that most people are struggling to make ends meet? Most people will never sniff the kind of money DSP has blown through, and probably still currently has, even despite his constant fuck ups. And you can work your whole life doing an honest job and have nothing to show for it. You don't have a house paid off or anything. But DSP gets to constantly fuck up and declare bankruptcy, stay in his nice ass house, and he has disabled people giving him money. It really reflects how healthy our economy is for the working class. So, despite all of that, I would have to say that it pales in comparison to the Boogie, because there is no other like Boogie2988. I forgot what I was going to say. What the fuck was I going to say? There's so much with Boogie, too. $200K blown on sex workers. This man brings hookers to his friend's birthday party, and apparently they fucking piss period blood on the carpet. And this dude has the audacity to act like, why is my homie McJuggernuggets mad at me? That's disgusting and degenerate, first of all. And let's see, there's that. There's the crypto thing. He threw his friend under the bus, McJuggernuggets, like, oh, my friend gave me shitty financial advice. No, motherfucker, you put every dime you had into cryptocurrency. You got lucky, it blew up, and you had nearly $1 million, and then you arrogantly boasted about it and talked shit on people and tried to say you were better than everybody because, oh, I'm crypto rich now, only for it to fucking tank. And your fat ass still has $30K that you could pull out at any time, but you don't because you're stupid and you make stupid decisions. It's also just generally how shitty he was he got to be so shitty towards his fans. I remember there would be live streams where he would, people would super chat him. They'd ask, hey, how's the weight loss going? And this man, completely unprompted, would respond with such hostility. Some shit like, it's none of your fucking business how it's going. You're saying that because you're behind a computer screen. You know that, right? You wouldn't say that to anybody's face. Look at how Wings of Redemption put it on you. He slapped the fire out of your mouth. Like, that man straight up took your manhood, not that you ever had any. And this man would be horrible to his fans. Absolutely horrible. The fucking arrogance to be a fat piece of shit and talk down on your fans who are simply asking you an honest question. I've probably broken the YouTube guidelines on bullying in this video, but that's okay. So, there's so much Boogie lore. There's the fake swatting. There's the chronic lying. There's him dating a girl that's less than half his age and he's basically 50 years old. There's the emotional manipulation. The alleged stuff with his ex-wife. Some of that stuff isn't really it's not terribly substantiated, so some of that you can't really put that much salt in, but I wouldn't be surprised. Bars. Yeah, go down that rabbit hole if you want to kill a good 3 hours. If you need something to be mad at, I would certainly go down the Boogie2988 rabbit hole. Yeah.